This thing weighed more than a bag of sugar, cost more than a second-hand car, had 30 minutes of battery, and people waited years just to own one. In 1973, this was the most advanced technology on Earth. Today, 7.2 billion people carry something a million times more powerful in their pocket. Here's the 50-year story of how that happened. The device, the Motorola DynaTAC, weighed over a kilogram, cost $4,000, gave you just 30 minutes of talk time, and took 10 hours to recharge. It weighed more than a bag of sugar, and the whole world called it revolutionary. Because it was. By the 1990s, Nokia controlled 40% of the entire global phone market. The 3310 was virtually indestructible, and on December 3, 1992, the first text message ever sent was just 2 words, "Merry Christmas." Nobody knew they'd just invented something that would replace phone calls entirely. January 9, 2007. Steve Jobs said today, Apple is going to reinvent the phone. The audience laughed. Nokia laughed. BlackBerry laughed. Then he showed them a sheet of glass you controlled with your finger. Within 5 years, Nokia's 40% market share had completely collapsed. One product, one presentation, the entire industry had to start over. By 2025, 7.2 billion people own a smartphone. More than own a toothbrush. The computer that guided Apollo 11 to the moon had just 4 kilobytes of memory. The phone in your pocket is over 1 million times more powerful than that. We sent humans to the moon with less computing power than you use to check your messages. And this supercomputer in your pocket has already changed education, medicine, business, and communication forever. The evolution isn't over though. Foldable screens, AI assistants, and augmented reality glasses. We went from a 1 kilogram brick to a supercomputer in 50 years. What happens in the next 50? Nobody knows. From a pavement in New York in 1973 to the supercomputer in your pocket today. One device. 50 years, everything changed. Which phone do you remember most growing up? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe for more tech history like this.